Well, if you have one case of drug abuse, then you have a drug problem in your schools. That's what a school official says after 2 students were rushed to the hospital this month with apparent overdose.
The same district is taking a unique step to make sure that drugs don't get out of control. Investigative reporter Chris Horn is looking into how it could set a trend. Chris?
Yeah, Anita and Tom, here's the thinking behind this. Why borrow an important resource in combating drug abuse when time is of the essence? Currituck County schools will soon have its very own drug-sniffing dog. That way, searches can happen more quickly and perhaps keep students out of trouble and out of the hospital. A concerned parent addressed the Currituck County School Board in December.
The drug situation, something has to be done about it.
And then, just a few weeks later, 2 high school students were rushed to the hospital with apparent drug overdoses. The EMS chief says their reaction was consistent with the synthetic marijuana known as spice.
Not pleased that somebody, brought something to the campus and gave it to, some fellow classmates.
Within hours, the sheriff's department arrested a 3rd student, Xavier Clark. The 18-year-old is charged with supplying the drugs. But months before the ambulances came, Currituck school officials say they had an innovative plan to cut drug use on campus.
And I got the idea one day, why don't we just get our own drug dog? That way we would have access to it anytime we wanted to.
Hunter, the black lab, will be in place in April. Max is a similar drug dog with the Chesapeake Sheriff's Office that has done many school searches. Currituck getting its own drug dog would be uncommon to say the least. Max's handler had never heard of it, but sees the benefits.
We've located narcotics on school properties before. He's really paid off. It's really benefited us and other localities that we work for.
And the Currituck school system will get legal guidance from the county attorney about when the drug dog can and cannot be used.
One thing I know we can't do, you can't just take a dog in a classroom and parade them around and try to locate drugs.
The drug dog can come in, he can do searches of lockers and vehicles and the building as a whole.
For instance, Max is trained to find marijuana, cocaine, heroin, ecstasy, and methamphetamine, but not prescription drugs, which could be legal if they're prescribed. Currituck's dog will be similar. Stefanik disputes any public perception that drugs are rampant in Currituck schools, given the number of drug discipline cases last year, 12.
Our numbers, in the low double digits, of cases that occurred last year. By use of the drug dog, you would hope to see that number come down.
In addition to a school resource officer, the superintendent says the new drug dog will be part of an overall drug abuse education program that already includes visits from law enforcement.
They can talk about situations that they've actually witnessed, and they can tell students real life stories of drug abuse and what it can do to you.
We take it seriously. Like Superintendent Stefanik said, if you even have one case, that's a drug problem.
Currituck will spend between $11,000 and $12,000 to buy and train Hunter.
Even if we save one student from getting on drugs, that's well worth the $11,000 that we spent on the drug dog and training.
Another legal matter that Currituck will need to work out with the use of the new drug dog, the standard of either reasonable suspicion that drugs are present or the tougher standard of probable cause. Meanwhile, the student arrested early this month on drug charges, Xavier Clark, he's scheduled for court March 1st. Chris Horn, 10 on your side.